Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and this is day 7 for hashtag Creep on June 24, hosted by Tracy Fox Creative. And there is a whole story and digital kits, and there are 30 collaborators, one for each day of the month of June. All of that information, the calendar, the story, the information video that Tracy did with all the digital kit information in her description box. Go check it all out. This is such an amazing collaboration. She has some great collaborators. They're creating some awesome things, and there are a lot of people just playing along and participating like I am. But for day 7, the digital was this prompt: Rose arranged their possessions and prepared for the changes to come. So I've already inked that up in case I use it. And here is the tag. And then this is a fold over tag that was a little bigger that came with it. So what I have done, I've already done it because it was a little fiddly. I traced this out just like this, because I do need another tag. Just traced it out. And cut it out. And this is my coffee dye paper, tea and coffee. It is cardstock. And I did it out of a larger piece of paper, and I folded it over, and I'll show you what I came up with. And like I said, it was just a little too fiddly to do on camera and pretty easy to figure out. So this was the fold over that came with the kit. And then here is the coffee and tea dyed piece that I cut out, folded it over and cut it out. And I have just attached them together, just like an accordion. I'm sure everyone knows how to do that. But I just cut out a little piece of the paper from one of the digitals that I had coffee dyed and glued it on the back, and then I glued this piece of lace over. So I think that looks really pretty. I think it's funny, Tracy's little logo and things are on that piece of paper, but it's a pretty color. It goes with that. So that is my little fold out. I think that turned out really cute. So what I'm going to do is, I think since it is about getting their stuff together, you know, and having all their possessions in Craftly Hall, I think it's appropriate to go ahead and put another picture of Craftly Hall on the front. So let's go ahead and ink this up a little bit more. That went well, didn't it? I think I did the, I'm not sure if I did the edges. It doesn't look like I did the edges. Let's just go ahead. We'll put some red on here too, because I really like the red sky. I think that just creeps it up. Where did I put the red? Here it is. A little bit of red in that sky and in the windows. There we go. There's already, this has, looks like red flowers, so that's the wrong one. This is the right one. Let's just put some red, just for the fun of it. There we go. The insides, what do you think? Why not, huh? Just a little bit of a hue of red. It doesn't have to be covered. Just a hint. Mainly around the edges, because I'll be gluing something on the insides. Yeah, there you go. Look, I didn't ink over this one, but that's okay. It doesn't all have to look the same. It's old. A little bit of red here. There, I think we got every part of it. this is the back part, and I'm going to leave it so it can be journaled on. Let's go ahead and put some on this one, just a little. There, I think that looks good. So pull it out like, did we get every one of them? Not this one. Let's put a little bit. Did we? It looks like it already has red on it. It did have a little bit, didn't it? There. How about that? Ooh, that's pretty on the lace, isn't it? Let's just go ahead. That looks cool. Okay, there we go. Now we have our accordion. We have some red. Forget how to speak. Okay, there we go. I think that looks good. I think that's pretty self-explanatory how to do that accordion. I'm sure everyone knows how to do that. I just don't make them all the time. I just thought it would be neat to make one. So I did. Let me put the right colors with the right lids. There we go. There was a lot of cutting out today, so didn't want to do all that on camera. I'm sure you all know how to cut things out. So let's put this down. Hold on. Let's see. Do we want to just put that straight down? I just don't think I do. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this torn easily. Let's see, how big is this? Why don't we cut this off so that it's more like a picture rather than a tag? Maybe that's what I'm needing to do. Get these edges. I think that's what it was needing. So let's just ink up this edge here. I know some of it won't show, but we'll go ahead and ink it just in case it does show. Just want something under that. I think I like that. To the side. We can do this. Okay, I like that. I like that better. Let's go ahead and glue this down real quick. And there were a lot of pieces that I wanted to put in here, and I went ahead and cut them all out and went ahead and inked them up. So all of that is done, as I'm sure everyone knows how to do all that. Okay, here we go. Put it farther up toward the top and the side. Make it a little bit off. There, I like that much better. How about that? Put it down here where you can see it. Excuse me. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Happy Friday, if it's still Friday where you're at. So just get some glue on there. As long as I have it on the edges, I'm not too worried about the center. Let me see where I want to do that. There we go. I like that. That looks really good. Yeah, let's pop on over to the inside. Because I think, you know, she kind of, her possessions, she probably had a little book or a folio or a flip out or something that had a list of everything. So kind of like that's what I had in mind to do here. I think this is really pretty. And I kind of like it just leaving it like that. I really like that. Let's ink the edges, and that's about all we're going to do to this. And then I can write possessions down on the inside there. Have like a secret writing spot. Okay, that will work like that. Where I had something. it is. I went ahead and kiss cut, as they say. It's not fussy cutting if it's not all the way to the edges. That's funny. I'm not the greatest at fussy cutting. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to staple this down so you can raise it up and put your little note in there if you want. So let me get my copper staples here. Do we want a little piece of lace or something there? Hold on. Let's get us something here. Well, that's going to be on the inside. No, we don't. We want it to be flat. And that just looks like papers to me, just hanging down. So we'll just get that a little staple there. I think that will work. Great. And we want this to be there. Just kind of pop that down. That pen, fountain pen, I'm sure it would be called, right? A fountain pen. Okay. I think that looks cute. Just kind of there, so you're writing. And this, I'm just going to glue down this part right here. Just above where that is, the corners are cut for the, what is this called? A tag. I think that will work just fine. Let's see, let's put this one here so it will hold it there while it's drying. I think that's all we need. It's just that one. Excuse me. I think that looks great. So what we want to do is make some little bitty tuck spots. And I have some papers here, like she was getting her papers in order, and some books, of course. I have lots of books, I don't know about you. And then there's a little shelf with a bunch of little knickknacks on it. So that's what I'm going to use for the little tuck spots to put her possessions. These are just little tickets that were randomly in the big digital kit. So we can just tuck those in there. There's like the dining area, and this would be a bunch of papers, important papers she'd need, and more books in a closed bookshelf and books in an open bookshelf. Some of their possessions. So let's get these little corners tucked in. I think they need some black on the edge here. It's not real. Can't really, yes, that makes it better. It looks like mold on there. That's great. I like it. It's just a pile of some papers. That looks good, I think. What about red? Red would make it pop a little bit more. I like the black too because it looks like mold, but I think that would be great just to pop one of those tags in. Having a hard time with the word tag today. Okay, I think it goes that way, so we don't want to glue those. Just a little bit of glue on the edges. Just need a little spot to tuck things into. The little tags. Kind of have, that'll be fun to open this up and pull a bunch of little tags out if you want to add them in your journal. Okay, there's one. Let's see. The pile of books. I think will look better on the lighter color. Let's do the black and then the red again. I think the black really adds to it. I like that moldy look. And then some red to just define it so you can see it better. I know all these things take time, so that's why I cut out a lot of it and pre-inked a lot. Make sure that's the way we want it to go. Yes. So this side. Okay. That will look good there. for a little corner tuck spot. Slightly messy. Yes, hi, my name is Bex. I'm going to overglue her. Nobody else overglues, I'm sure. So we need this one over here. I think we want it the opposite direction. That would be nice, don't you think? I think so. So we want to glue on these two sides. So yeah, a little accordion tag folder with Rose and Jeffrey's possessions and the list of possessions in it. Okay. I think that looks really nice. Okay, awesome. So we have 4 tags, and that's fine. You can just double up on one of them. But I think I need to put the lids on these. I don't want to get them all mixed up here. Let's do that real quick. Like, very good. Okay, yeah, pretty simple, but I think that it is just turned out exactly the way I wanted it to. Open that up. A little secret spot to write there, and then you can write, Rose can write her possessions under there. I think it's just turning out nicely. Let's see. Here it is. I was looking for roses. Let's stamp some roses on here. Why not? Put some, probably, well, we might be able to do red. What do you think? Yeah, yes, let's see if we can do red here. Maybe that might be pretty. Just some red roses coming down there. That looks nice. I like that. So let's see, probably the bookshelves tucked in here. That looks nice. And I think we can take this off now. Let's just quickly get these on here so we will be finished. Not an extremely difficult project, just takes a little time. That's pretty. How about this one in here, tucked in there? Let's go ahead and get some roses on this one. This is a vintage rose stamp. I don't know if Stampin' Up! Still sells it or not. There. So which one's bigger? This one should go in first, and then this one, possessions. Oh, I think that turned out really nice. I like that. Let's get that out of the way so we can see what we have. And I suppose we can just tuck this in one of the little tuck spots. There it is. Craftly Manor. And this is for hashtag Creep on June 24, hosted by Tracy Fox Creative. All the information is listed below in my description box. That's a place to write all of the possessions under here. Little tuck spot. Let's go ahead and tuck this in here. That'll be cute. Then you can pull the whole thing out and see all of them. Very simple, but it's effective. I like it. I think it turned out nicely. Let's see the back. And then there are places to journal on the back. Yeah, I think that turned out really nice. Really cool. And this is my take on day 7 for hashtag Creep on June 24, hosted by Tracy Fox Creative. I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful crafty day.